Hell yeah. Dude, we're ready to roll. Yeah, no, this is a redemption arc for me. The Wi-Fi is gonna crash and we're just all gonna be sad. No, I actually got on, what was it? 2 days ago? After like 2 hours of trying to get on? But this should be good. I've got high hopes. We're 7-2 over all the practice matches we played since then. Yeah. Okay, let's see it. Okie doke. See you around. I like it. Got interaction. We got an early threat. We don't even have images. God bless Magic Online. We're streaming. And I'm talking to myself, because it helps, man. I just play slower when I talk to myself. No. No. Okay, let's keep it. Yeah. We even got Twitch chat. We're ready to go. I don't know. We're against Burn, so not really sure what our odds of winning are with this hand. Oh, Mana Leak's good. I like that. It's just scared because I can't even like run out this young Pyromancer without it getting Searing Blaze. So we're probably just in a pretty awful position. Rift Bolt hit me to 17. Ouch. Yeah, the images just take a hot second to load. Because I just fired up the client. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Burn's just not a good matchup for this archetype. Okay, we're just gonna pray that they don't have Searing Blaze. Because we need to get some pressure on the clock or we just lose. And like, we're probably gonna lose anyways, but we might as well just try to win. It's probably just end of turn bolt at my face. Or just end of turn fetch to thin. But then they miss Linefall. I'm sure this bolt's coming at my face. Okay, this is actually good. That means that they don't have Searing Blaze, and we gain 3 life. No, we didn't like actually gain life, we figuratively gain life. So this deck is a burn deck that essentially runs a ton of cards that just deal damage to me. And which makes them just their game plan hard for me to interact with. Like I have counter spells, but I just get to a point where I'm at 9 life and their deck's full of a ton of 1 mana 3-damage spells. So I'm gonna have 2 mana for these anyway, so we're just gonna opt first. We'll just try to find another mana for these Crackling Drakes. Yeah. They only have 2 cards left in hand, so we get to Mana Leak one of them, Archmage's Charm another, and then hopefully that's good enough to win us the game, but it probably won't be. This game's just gonna be hard no matter what. Oh, if they're passing the turn here, these guys are actually like all right at their deck. They're gonna end of turn hit us with double burn spell. So we're not paying 2 life for this, obviously, because then that puts us on a 2-turn clock if we activate the Shivan Reef once, because we go to 7 and then down to 6. And our plan is to activate the Shivan Reef once to cast a Crackling Drake. So we'll let a Helix resolve, but we won't let a Boros Charm resolve. Is essentially the position that we're in. I'm also a little hesitant to just tap out for a Drake, but we just need to do it. Because we're not going to hit 6 mana to hold up Leak Reman, and these leaks are looking worse and worse every day. But then again, these Drakes aren't doing a whole lot right now, so I think I'm fine with passing. I think they're going to fire off their spells this turn. It's possible they don't, I don't know. But since they go 2 spells in 1 turn, yeah, see. Look at that. We know the matchup. Alright. Use one of these, and we'll mana leak that. This is the most life point efficient. I swear I clicked it like 2 times. But it's just getting bad at me. No, they didn't have second spell. That's actually really interesting. Normally they wait until they have 2 spells, and then they fire both of them at you to play around the counters. I think I'm cycling Remand on this. It's fine. We either time walk them, or they just recast it. Yeah, that's fine. We go to 6, which is not a life total you want to be at in this matchup. But, now we're just gonna put ourselves, oops. Because we need to get these Crackling Drakes out. No, we're probably losing this game. But if we don't kill our opponent, like, we're gonna be dead in a turn or 2 anyways. We're gonna play another Spiral Buff Canal. Like, Conclave's not helping us, but having more red mana to just cast this Drake painlessly is gonna be good. Bolt me? Yeah. Like, there's no way we're not dead here. Okay, we're gonna go to game 2. It's fine. So against Burn, I really like Dispel. Just having efficient ways of interacting with their 2-mana spells, like Searing Blaze, Blood, and Boros Charm, super important. Extra removal is fine in this matchup, but we already have these 6, so I'm actually like sort of okay with just keeping all of these in. Spell Snare is great in this matchup. I really hate cantrips. These 2 ops, I really like them in the deck, but they're normally getting sided out for a lot of stuff. I'm fine with stuff like Crackling Drake. It sounds a little weird, but it is a great blocker, and it turns the corner really quickly. Like, it has the same, like, clock as a lot of the threats in our deck. You can make the argument that Mission Briefing's kind of bad too, but I think we're just going to keep it in. I don't know. Maybe Mission Briefing's just worse than Braids or Flame Slashes or something. Maybe Ops. Yeah, Mission Briefing's probably worse than Ops. Let's try that. So the thing about Mission Briefing that's fundamentally different than Snapcaster Mage is that it's more of a cantrip that gives you immense selection. So we're going to have to keep this. This hand's fine. We have removal for their haste creature, and then we have a Delver, which is like as good as we can get. Hopefully we draw into like Mana Lakes and Dispels and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Burn is a matchup that requires a lot of skill to pilot like optimally through, and then even if it's Burn. This is actually good because Burn is like a critical mass combo deck that requires 7 spells to kill you, and if you're killing like their first creature, and then you also just like you're racing them, so you don't let them recover. It feels pretty good. So we're probably winning this game, and then we'll go to game 3 and we'll just see how that goes. Like, I don't want to get ahead of myself. If this is Swift Spear, this is good for us. Okay, Goblin Guide. Goblin Guide hurts. Nimble Obstructionist. Yeah, we're taking 2. And then we're taking 1 more off the Shivan Reef. Okay, so we're not going to reveal this, but they already know about it. Do we put it on the bottom with the Opt? Because, like, we don't need more threats, we just need interaction, right? So we just bottom this. Yeah, see? Like, that's... And then we drew one for turn anyways. So we definitely want to swing for one. Second main, we're going to play this Shivan Reef, and we're just going to pass the turn. If they cast an Eidolon pre-combat, we get to Spell Snare it, and then if they just go to combat, we Burst Lightning in response to their cast trigger. Look at that. Pure gasoline. Who saw that one coming? Who knows the burn matchup? This guy. What's up? Yeah. Second launch? I did not have second launch yet. Dude, give me a land Eidolon. Mission briefing? You. Flip Stelfer though. It's good. We get a mission briefing for Spell Snare or Burst Lightning, which feels pretty reasonable. Yes, I would like to reveal mission briefing. Did you know I had this one on top of my deck opponent? Okay. Let's begin combat. So now we get to hold up Obstructionist, Brief Snare, and Burst Lightning, which is pretty gas. We're probably just casting this Burst Lightning, but if they do the same thing, like run out an Eidolon, then we're gonna have to counter that. And like we're racing them just fine. Like we're casting just as many spells as they are. And then we get 2 creatures on the board too. Okay, well let's see if we get a land first. Okay, so no land on top. Yeah, let's just kill this. I don't want to play with my life total too much. Like it is a resource in this matchup, but they're really good at just abusing it. So I'm not comfortable just taking the 2 to like cast an Obstructionist end of turn or anything. Because then they path or Delver. This is actually pretty decent for us. They shuffle away our Serum Visions, which kind of sucks. But we have that Obstructionist that we put in the bottom of our deck early with a Opt. And so we get that back shuffled into our deck, which doesn't feel great. Okay, what can we do now? Now we get to cast Young Pyromancer and hold up Briefing Snare, Briefing Burst Lightning, and Obstructionist. That feels pretty good. That puts us to 13, and then we're at a theoretical 12. Unless we cast Obstructionist. This feels good. Yeah, I'm very happy about our position, but this is mostly because our opponent was on the multi-5, so they don't really have much. Like, it's not really fair to them, you know? Like, this is not a victory that you, like, gloat about. Like, this is how we lost a lot of our matches last league. Yeah, like, this is just sad. We can actually counter this. But I don't think that's worth doing. And Briefing is super gasoline with Young Pyromancer, as everybody knows. Because now if they try to cast a Boros Charm or an Eidolon, we just get to slam them. Okay, we're gonna cast this. Like, we could Briefing Op, but I want to just keep the Briefing for Spell Snare. This feels bad if they have Searing Blaze right here. Okay, this feels fine. Bolt my Young Pyromancer means that we're in a super good position, because now they have even less cards, and we're at 13 life. And we have Counter Magic in hand. And we have a 3/4. I think we actually cast this Drake right here. It puts us to 11, but it puts them on a 2-turn clock, and they are unlikely to be able to kill us through this mission briefing. I mean, it's potentially even less if we have to use this mission briefing aggressively. Like, now it turns off haste creatures off the top as live draws, because now we have a blocker too, which is an important point. Yeah, no, they're bricking like hell. They have 1 Rift Vault, so we're at 8 life right now, and they have 2 cards in hand. So we're dead to like double Boros Charm. But we're not dead to double Boros Charm because we have Spell Snare. Yeah, no, this is just how it works. Like, it sucks, like, but there's nothing we can really do to help them out. We should be playing that line second, man. We could have briefing for like a lightning bolt there or something. Or like I don't know. Put them to 2, 3. Okay, so if we briefing burst lightning and saw any instant, then we could have killed them there. But that doesn't play around like a lightning bolt. We're gonna let this rift bolt resolve. Send us to 8 or whatever. Maybe they kill obstructionist to buy them a turn. Yeah, no, they need to. So their 3 cards need to be Boros Charm, untapped red source. And if they do have that, then they just lose to briefing. Or they path Crackling Drake, and then they lose. Helix. Helix is really good here. But it's not good enough. God bless Spell Snare, though. This card's so expensive. Yeah, now we get to throw both of these in the graveyard. Yeah, so they weren't dead either way. There was no instance on top. Which, of course, is unlikely. But I definitely wanted to take the conservative line and not try to kill them on the spot, because we're not in, like, pressure of dying. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's like $6 on Magic Online, and then it's $150 on paper. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, like you can see, this is why I don't really like a whole lot of single target removal in this matchup, because they just don't run too many creatures. Like, it's possible I'm wrong in the Crackling Drakes, and I should trim 1. For, like, another mission briefing. Yeah, no. Like, 150 is, like, the market price. You get that for, like, 60 cents on TCG. It's... like, it's like a regular card that just costs an absurd amount on Magic Online. This hand's about as good as it gets. We have, like, a great threat curve. Our opponent also doesn't seem to be a very good burn pilot. They've been throwing a lot of lightning bolts at their creatures. Which, I mean, is fine, but... like, they... yeah, I guess our hand was missing, a burn spell, right? Yeah, that's kind of awkward. Okay, we got another land. No, it's definitely... I'm not mulliganing it, but... like, we are technically missing a 1 CMC burn spell. You know what? Well, you know what kind of hand this is. We're just gonna race the burn flyer, you know, the usual. Young Pyromancer. Okay, so that means Delver isn't flipping, right? Just gonna take 2. Okay, so now things get complicated. We're gonna have 2 Young Pyromancers in our hand. They have an Eidolon now. Okay, that's disgusting. Delver's not flipping. Because it's the Young Pyromancer. So we draw it. Now we can either shock play a Young Pyromancer, or we can tap land play a Delver. And I think we're just shocking in the Young Pyromancer. We might just trade with an Eidolon in combat. So the reasoning behind this is that we have another Young Pyromancer in our hand. We could play a tap land next turn and double spell. Right, yeah. No, it could help me raise. Like, we'll see, but we can't just, like, cast a lot of cantrips in the face of this Eidolon either, and we are losing the race. If Delver flipped there, you might have an argument of we could race our opponent. But as it stands, let's see what he got. Serum Visions. Dude, I'm actually getting jipperitoed. At least that flips Delver. So they have 5 cards in hand. I think I'm just gonna block with the Young Pyromancer, because it's very likely that they have some sort of Searing Blaze effect anyways, and I'd rather just trade with it. And then I'll have a blocker for this Eidolon next turn too. Yeah, lobs. Yeah, this is fine. And then they're gonna hit themselves a little bit, and then we can initiate a race. You're sending me to 6? Jesus Christ. I'm there at 12. Okay, so Delver flips off of a Serum Visions, which you're not going to cast. So they have 3 cards in hand. We're dead to any combination of 2. If we play a spell that puts us down to 4... I think we're supposed to hit them for 3, play a Young Pyromancer, put ourselves dead to Boros Charm, and then send them to 9. And then hope they just have blanks in their hand. Which they don't, because they only have spells, because they didn't play a 3rd land, right? So does that mean that we're supposed to pass and then Mana Leak one of their 2 spells? Be able to block the Eidolon? Like, what blinks could they have in their hand that would, like, not allow us to... Okay, I feel like they don't have any blanks, but I think we're supposed to... Okay, so we attack and we lose, right? So I think... Because the thing is we're not winning the game if we don't attack here. Yeah, we leak one of their spells, go to 4, tank another one of their spells, go to 1, and then we're locked out of the game. We're forced to block. But they won't attack, and then they just... Yeah, no, this game's over. We're gonna go tap... we're gonna swing for 3. And then we're going to... We're gonna play the top lane of the Young Pyromancer, and we're just gonna pass it back to them. Like, we're 90% dead here, but... This way we have a blocker, and then they're, like, maybe dead. Yeah, no, Mike Fon, it's just a bit of a struggle. I mean, it's possible they have Rift Bolts in their hand, right? And they were just casting their high velocity cards first. That's not a Rift. Yeah, no, Mike Font, our opener was actually pretty reasonable. It was Mana Leak, Delver, Young Pyromancer, Obstructionist, and then 2 lands, and I just didn't feel like it was worth mulliganing it, because it was about as reasonable as you can get. So we're gonna try this again. That didn't feel bad. Burn's a very... It's a hard matchup. Like, you could try, but... yeah. I don't know. I don't think we want more than 6 1-mana removal spells, though. Like, I've cited a Braid against Burn in the past, and it's just not great. Free counters are not wonderful in that matchup either. They're kind of decent because you just like throw away cantrips because they're pretty worthless. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Like, we can't possibly. Oh, I would love to play first. So I've got a lot of interaction on. Wait, why is this? There we go. Nope. This hand seems fine. Hopefully I remand into a 3rd land. That'd be nice. Okay. We'll just go Island Pass. It gives less information. And if we draw like another red source, I'll just play that. Noble Hierarch. Okay, we don't have a bolt for that. It's fine though. We just get to remand whatever they play off of it. Hopefully this isn't Spirits, but it looks like some sort of a Soul Herder deck or something. But they're probably going to play something on our turn. Depending on what it is. Hopefully it's not a Coatl. Watch it for tomorrow. Yeah, we're just remanding their first spell so that we maximize our chances of hitting a 3rd line. We could even steal this Hierarch too, which is pretty cool. Soul Herder. Yeah. It's blue-green something. It could... Yeah, no, it's like 99% Soul Herder. Like, I don't think a single other deck plays Watcher for tomorrow. Land. Oh. We have 4 minutes. Like, we just have to pass here. It's just does not feel good. And we pass. We get another look at a land next turn. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. That's why we don't want to play the Delver on our turn. Like, if we hit 3rd land, then it would be great because we get to Delver and hold up Mana Lake. If they have 4 mana, we're just gonna Mana Lake this. It's fine. Just gonna be as mana efficient as possible. If they have another 2-drop, that's... I doubt it's more threatening than a Watcher for tomorrow anyways. Not that this is terribly threatening. Yeah, it's a 1/1 that draws them a card. It has Death Touch, but it's not like we played big green creatures, so it's... 3 other... Well, I guess it doesn't technically have Death Touch right now, but it'll have Death Touch in the near future. Land. Shock, Delver, go. Now we get to Mana Lake their play. And then we start holding up our 3-mana plays. Oh. Dude, our opponent's getting feisty over there. Dude, they have no respect for the Delver of Secrets. Ewit, pick up. They've played a land this turn, but we're gonna send Ewit back to hell. Now we could flip Delver or draw land, and I'm happy either way. I'm not gonna reveal that. Okay, let's swing in for 1. If they play a pump spell after blocks on this Noble Hierarch, they deserve to kill our Delver. We'll play this tapped. Pass. Now we get to just hold up Obstructionist and Archmage's Charm. This is the position we want to be in. This is good. We missed that one line drop, which like kind of set us back, but we definitely caught back up. Sure, our opponent's really not respecting our clock at all. Okay. I don't think they're a collected company deck, so we're just going to jam the Obstructionist. Like, their instant speed stuff is like Soul Herder and whatnot. Force Negation. Ephemerate. Okay, that's why they were holding up Ephemerate that entire time. Sure. No. I think he has 3 power, right? Yeah. Let's begin combat. We're fine trading this, because then they lose their flicker target for Ephemerate on their upkeep, which is really good. Yeah. Like, as long as they don't Ephemerate during blocks, we're fine here. Yeah. Now, Ephemerate targeting Noble Hierarch is a much less interesting play. Like, this is actively bad, because it then the Hierarch can't tap for mana this turn. Dude. Give my Noble Hierarch Summoning Sickness past the turn. Dude, that's what I like to see. Okay, we're playing another Obstructionist. Just same play. Again, we're feeling pretty good. Path? Yeah, no response. Wait, what's the whoops? Wait, Gold Ramen, what's the whoops? Did we make an oof? Yeah, no, they're a goon for sure. Now we just draw the other Delver. We'll play him second, man. We're just gonna swing in for one. If they try to play another Coatl or something, we will counter that. Okay, let's take one. We get to play Delver. Pass the turn. Their Twitch shot's hella slow. Well, not always yield. Oh, dude, Delver's spectacular. Dude, I'm gonna freaking mission briefing remand something, and I'm gonna draw an instant and just not see anything for the rest of the game. Oh! Oh! Dude, hell yeah. 1-1 Delver of Secrets? If we win this game, we're gonna win with a 1-1. The back of this magnificent card. End step. Yeah, I'm not casting anything proactive. Yeah, Archmage's Charm's just worth so much as a counterspell right now. I want to get rid of this mission briefing for something. Flips! No, okay. Now we get to Young Pyromancer hold up Archmage's Charm, which is kind of cool. Oh, I accidentally revealed that. That's kind of awkward. Well, I guess I'm playing it anyways. I hit the hotkey to reveal the Young Pyromancer there, which is not where you want to be in life. Just gave our opponent information. Yeah, again, we're just swinging for 2. I guess we're supposed to just like cast the Young Pyromancer pre-combat because we showed it to them. But I don't know. You know, Delver's like a freaking Sakura Tribe Elder, but he's the cooler version, you know? But he finds you a land every turn. Actually, like, why play Wrenn and 6 when you could just play Delver of Secrets? Yeah, honestly, this has to be some sort of joke. I guess we can mission briefing to start setting up these Delver flips, but it's going to be mission briefing for negative cards. Unless we find something, right? Like, like I feel like we don't want to be casting mission briefing on their end stuff. Dude, am I just gonna slam this freaking 3/4? Like, I haven't seen a single instant or sorcery this entire game. Like, what's up with that? Jarguide. I will commence combat. Ooh. He casts a spooky boy. You'd slam the Drake? Yeah, I mean, we could slam the Drake, but I think I'm content to say that my board of 3 high-quality threats should be enough to kill my opponent in a reasonable amount of time. But unfortunately, that plan has not played out well for me. These Delvers have been on the table the entire game. Like, we literally drew into the second Delver. Was this a 2 Delver game? I don't know, maybe it wasn't. No. We just wait. Patiently. Yes, you have a 1/1. I, too, have a board of 1/1s. Like, I sort of want to end step that. Yes. Yes. Fear my 1/1 Delvers. I think Drake still feels fine in this matchup. I don't know. It's not wonderful. Staticaster's super great because Soul Hoarder's a 1/1 when it enters. Freaking Ice Fang is a 1/1. Hierarch's a 1/1. They literally just play 1/1 tribal. Yeah, our opponent they had enough of getting beat to death by a ton of fugitive wizards. I don't know. They don't really have a top end, so Reman's a little bit less appealing. But Remand also lets us just, like, curve into our 4-drops really nicely, too. Dispel for Ephemerate? That sounds alright. I like that. They don't run any graveyard loops, right? Will they have E-Witness? I don't think that's worth it. Opt's fine here. Spell Snare is fine for, like, Coatl and stuff. Briefing's fine. Archmage's Charm is fine. Yeah, I think it's going to be Opt and Remand. It's either yeah, I think Mana Leak's better than Remand here. So we'll just, like, keep 2 Remands in, keep 3 Leaks in. Just try it like that. Oh my god. These sorting functions are super crazy. Because they have the witness loop with the time warp. I don't know. I think this is fun. If we see anything crazy, like maybe they have a Stoneforge Mystic and we wanted a Braid. I don't know. But like a Braid's kind of bad otherwise, because their deck's just a ton of cantrip and creatures. Like I don't want to just try to 1-for-1 them the entire game. This hand's great. We just find a 3rd land, get to Staticaster them, and then like hold up Obstructionist too. I like it. Like we don't have a lot of early interaction, but all we're really doing is Serum Visions anyways. Feels fine. Doesn't feel great, that's for sure. This hand does not feel great by any stretch of the imagination. Unless Staticaster's as good as I think it is, then this hand's awesome. And it also just depends on what their draw looks like, too. We found a 3rd land, so now we just look for interaction. We don't need another threat, but we'll take the Archmage's Charm. That's a lie. I think Young Pyromancer would have been good there, because then we get to just play it on turn 2. I take it back. Young Pyromancer would have been fine there. You guys could fire me. It's fine. Ice Fang Coatl. Dude, they're playing freaking Snake Tribal now. They shifted gears. It's the transformative sideboard. I guess that just means we're going tap land. I'm kind of dumb. It's fine. Staticaster, though, is just pure gasoline against their creatures. Yeah, I am fired, honestly. Like, imagine how much better if we just didn't play a tap land on our turn 2 like an idiot and just cast a Young Pyromancer. And then we started casting spells. That would have been so much better. Yeah, you have another X1. Would you like a land with that X1? Yeah, you've got it, Chief. Force negation this bitch. Draw for turn. Oh. I don't think we lose anything by casting the Staticaster later. Like, I think the worst case is that they cast a Venser to counter it, right? Like, bounce it back to my hand. So I don't think I care. I think we're... maybe I do care. Because that's an entire, like, turn off. We'll just cast it now. And then we'll just pass the turn with activation up. Because this way we get to block one of their creatures and tap it, and then play around Venser bounce it. Because Venser bounce it now, we just get to activate it in response. Like, now they don't even want to attack us. Just kidding. So now it's a matter of which one would we rather have them blink with Ephemerate, because they have an Ephemerate in hand. So we'd rather have them blink Eternal Witness, because it just returns them a land to their hand, as opposed to drawing them a card off this Quarreling Oracle. So what we're going to do is we're going to block this creature, and then we're going to shoot this one. Because now if they want to Ephemerate to save the Ewit, they only get a land, as opposed to just drawing a card that's potentially better than a land. And then if they did draw a land, they just get it straight to the battlefield. So they still have Coatl in their hand, because that was the revealed card off of the Oracle. So now we get to... So it's possible they still have Ephemerate, so we're just going to hold up Staticaster. But as far as what we're doing with this, like, land drop for this turn, I think we're just going Canal. Because most of our plays are 3 mana. Like, we could also Slime Drake, but he just doesn't really do a whole lot, and they have Coatl in their hand. What did you miss? You missed us being an idiot and scrying Young Pyromancer to the bottom, and then not playing anything on turn 2. Played like a tap Steam Bounce. But, like, I did keep the Archmage's Charm. Like, it's fairly reasonable. It's a very minor misplay, but it lost us our second turn. Also, Staticaster is apparently very, very, very reasonable in this matchup. They've got a Coatl in hand, and they're terrified. They're never going to play it. I think we just shoot this. And then if they Ephemerate, we get to counter it. Hell yeah. This is when the concede comes out. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, they get a Coatl. Like, the thing is they're not even out of the game by any stretch of the imagination, because they've just got so much great stuff. But now we get Mission Brief, Archmage. There! Yeah, that's not an X1. It's fine. We can race it with Crackling Drake or something. 1 damage. I accept your offer. I'll get 18. We're gonna kill this on our upkeep because we got style. Like, they're tapped out. They can't ephemerate it now. We can go Young Pyromancer, Crackling Drake this turn. Or we could Mission Briefing Archmage's Charm. Wait, just kidding. We don't have 6 mana. We have 5 mana. So we can go Pyromancer, Mission Briefing, Serum Visions. Here, we'll just cast the Pyromancer. Yeah, we'll Mission Briefing, Serum Visions this turn. We're just gonna try to build up a board that's reasonable, like be able to chump block this, and then Graveyard. Graveyard. Now we get to cast the Serum Visions. I guess we lose a life based off of how we did that. We should have tapped this for colorless, like red colorless, and then Visions. Yeah, that was kind of awkward. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? We're getting better. We're getting better. Bottom the Spiral Bluff. I don't think we need it. I think we're just gonna look for more substantial things. Like, a spell isn't bad here, but I don't think it's good because it's card negative because our opponent, all their small creatures just die anyways. If they have exactly Soul Herder, then we feel bad. I guess we should have kept it on top. Yeah, if they play Soul Herder here, we're in a world of trouble. We should have kept Burst Lightning specifically for Soul Herder. Yeah, you gotta Baby Teferi. Oh jeez, not the Baby Teferi kill my elemental. Yeah. But again, we're just feeling awful if they have they swing 5. I think we just block. I think I smell a soul. Bleh. Bleh. Jeez. Okay. Okay, Ephemerate was their payoff card, so. Dude, what a yikes. Honestly. They're trying to outvalue us. Okay, so we're casting Drake here. I guess it's either Drake or Double Obstructionist. Worth noting, if we kept the Burst Lightning, we could have also killed the Fairy. We're not even in that bad of a position right now. As they're gonna gain 10 life next turn, so they'll be at 39. But we're making just as many creatures as they are. Like, I'm sure they're not feeling super great about that. We also have an X4 to block their 3/3s. Yeah, so. Dude, does it look like I care? They're not killing me this turn. No, this guy, he's gonna clock in and kill them in like 5 turns. It's really not that bad. it's not that great. Like, obviously, what they're doing is very powerful, but we're able to just, like, quell the bleeding a little bit, you know? Dude, if Staticaster could hit Planeswalkers, that'd be pretty gas. We could have also held up Cycling to counter their Thragtusk triggers, or, like, their, Ephemerate things. But I think I just want to kill this Teferi as fast as possible to start holding up this Archmage's Charm, so we don't get got by a Soul Herder. Yeah, dude, Teferi's been plus. Yeah, you got a Hierarch. Yeah, we're just taking 4. We'll go to 13. It's fine. No, because we get to make so many tokens off of these Pyros. We just draw a spell. We draw a land that feels bad. Okay, they have no flyers, so we just kill Teferi here. We feel really bad. Oh no, they have a Coatl, right? They still have a Coatl? Oh no, but we kill it with the Staticaster. Yeah, what am I? Dude, who am I kidding? Attack Teferi. Coatl, kill it with Staticaster, punch in, and then we get to hold up counters and obstruction us. Wait, like they haven't used this. I guess they used the Coatl forever ago. Dude, who am I kidding? Like, dude, am I even playing the game right now? Oh wait, I could have killed the Hierarch. All right, well. Yeah. I'm just gonna draw 2. Because the more spells we get, the better this is gonna be. Alternatively, pre-combat, I could have taken control of one of these. Like, that feels fine too. Oh! No, I don't want to yoink one of the tokens. I'm just gonna... I mean, I'm not opposed to yoinking one of the tokens. Reset blockers. Yeah, we'll just do this. Take 6, go to 7. Wait. I'm on my upkeep. We're not casting Zero Visions. Yeah, let him in. They are. I don't know. It's a good question. Dude, what the hell is wrong with the stack right now? Young Pyromancer is one hell of a drug. Also, we have a 10-4 Crackling Drake. I would like to commence combat. Okay, that was great. Dude, that was some quality stuff right there. Dude, this poor man, he got freaking slapped around. Holy shit. Okay, let's play one more. Let's play one more. Let's see how this goes. Dude, if we win this one, I might just finish the league on the spot. We'll see. That was pretty good, though. Okay, okay. So, we definitely made a couple of sequencing errors there. If we had that young Pyromancer on turn 2, the match would have been a lot easier. So, I'm sorry if I made any of you guys just, like, die. Because I screwed that up so hard. But I think other than that, it was, like, fairly reasonably played. Like, I'm still getting better at the deck. Like, this isn't my, like, home deck, and it's definitely a lot more difficult to pilot than Temur is. But that might also just be personal bias, because I've played Temur for so long. Okay, opponent found. Let's see this one. Also, the more moving parts a match has, like Soul Herder, it's so much harder to play the match optimally. Like, there were turns that I just didn't activate my Staticaster to kill this Hierarch at the beginning of combat, which was bad. Mulligan. Yikes. Okay, so I'm on the play. I get to hold up Ops, Spell Snare, and Lightning Bolt, and then play a Young Pyromancer on 2. I'm gonna keep this. I might regret this. We're gonna bottom this because we're not even close to casting it. I think so. I don't know. Yeah, I think that was really funny that their last 2 cards are Force Negation. I did not expect that. It actually surprises me how many people actually, like, keep in Force Negation against this deck. It's kind of crazy. Oh, jeez. I'm glad we didn't go down to 5. I think we're gonna opt now so they don't take it. Like, we technically, I don't know. That's a hard decision. But I think we're supposed to opt to just find a second line. So we just remove the option of taking the op. Hell yeah. Dude, wait. I swear to God we bottomed a freaking mission briefing. It's fine. It's fine. Dude, we've got 5 entire listeners. We're ready to roll. We're trying our best. We kind of like butchered the last game like 4 different points, but we still won in 2 games, so that was kind of cool. Nah. I mean, like they're like helping me through some of this stuff, but for the most part, it's me playing. Yeah. Dude, Ren in 6. Yeah, I wish I had a spell snare right now. Yeah, that's resolving. Land 4. So it doesn't feel good, but I think maybe we're supposed to... there's no way we're supposed to Young Pyromancer, let them minus to kill it, and then bolt them, right? Or I guess Young Pyromancer's just not doing a whole lot with the Ren and 6 on the table anyways. So we just jam it, and then bolt Ren. I don't know, we're just so like hopelessly behind on cards, but we're gonna play it out. Yeah. They play Lily here. We just yeah, no, it's definitely it feels bad, but I don't think we're winning through a Ren on the table because we have a ton of X1s. I think Liliana is game though. So we're gonna move on to game number 2. Crackling Drake's awesome. Disdainful Stroke's pretty bad. Dispel's okay. Because they have a lot of removal. Relic is medium. Flame Slash is fine against like Kalidas and stuff. It's better than Burst Lightning. I don't know. Goyf. For like, yeah, Relic's good against Goyf. I've been thinking like maybe we don't even want Young Pyromancer in this matchup because I just never want to cast it on turn 2. Like try something like this. Why no Magmatic Sinkholes? Because I'm nearsighted. They should probably be near over Flame Slash. That sounds really good, actually. That's a good suggestion. You should probably be running 2 Sinkholes on the sideboard over the Flame Slashes. And they killed the Planeswalkers, too. I like that. We'll try that out sometime. Thanks, Trickle Dude. I feel like Flame Slash and then this Disruption package is just better than the Young Pyromancers. A 1-1 split. Yeah, this seems better. We'll just try it like this. I don't like going down on threats, but I think see a chance against it. Yeah, no, I think no, you're totally right. No, I have no. Yeah, we also don't run any fetches. Like maybe Sinkhole's just not. I don't really want to mulligan, but I also don't really want to keep this. Like, I guess it's like a pile of cards that isn't completely awful, so we'll keep it. Like, we get to go Relic on 1, hold up Remand on 2. Okay, Relic of Progenitus is a card that I've never been able to play optimally and like use everything because I'm just rarely play with it. They go Inquisition. Yeah, take my remand. That makes our hand very, very awkward. Yeah. But like we passively hit it at some point, like later in the game, as like a harder answer to the Planeswalkers. Like early on, it doesn't help us, but we just lose in that situation anyways. I'm not going to show them the Spiral Bluff Canal. I'm going to play the Conclave tapped, which lets us hold up all of our spells. Because like if we draw red source, I guess if our other red source is another canal, we feel bad, but this way we can seal information. And they're less prone to Thoughtseize away our Crackling Drake. But we play Canal this turn. Maybe we don't. Yeah, I think we just Canal this turn. As again, we have no relic targets, so there's no need to relic this turn cycle, unless they play something. Which, I mean, let's be honest, they probably will. But we can pressure their Planeswalkers, so they just tap out for a Lily, which feels good. They've got a lot of basics. They're 20. Yeah. Liliana. Each player discards a card. I think we just get rid of Island. I think second Conclave's like not bad. I guess that means we can't hold up Dispel. Yeah. Dispel Pierce sounds good too. I don't know, I was just trying to find a slot for everything. I think they could take the Mana Leak slots in the main deck. That would be... I could see that. No, no, no! Let's pretend like I didn't forget to relic there. Draw for turn. To play a Conclave, or to poke the Lily? Wait, that's not what I want to do. Holy tamale. Briefings? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying out Briefing. I like the consistency that it offers. But it's just kind of like too much wheel spinning for my taste, I guess. Like, I do want to give it a fair shot, though. Like, Shank was a huge fan of it, so... And I figured that if he's a fan of it, then I should probably at least give it a fair shot. Each player discards a card. Get rid of Dispel. Weather the Storm. Jeez. Oh, Plague Man. For Fairy? Wizard. Yikes. Okay, let's remember to exile his graveyard. So we can't activate these Conclaves until Plague Man is dead. I do not want to play this island. I just want to discard it to Lily, flash into Obstructionist, and then start like pressuring her off the table. Like we're in a reasonable spot, like once Plague Man gets bolted or something. Like we're about even on cards. We just need to get rid of Lily too. But it's a lot harder to get rid of Lily when your creature lines are shut off. Yeah, it resolves. You've got my island. But like in this situation, we could cast a Sinkhole to kill a Lily. It's like a I don't like Plague Engineer either, but this deck has like a wide variety of creature types. No attacks. Interesting. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I think they just forgot. I mean, I guess they're playing around like obstructionist block and then like kill Lily. But that seems kind of loose. You know what? Let's poke his graveyard real quick. Right, but like this is specifically a fairy. Like what I was saying was that I have like a nice spread of creature types. So like even if he does name wizard, my conclaves still work. My opponent draws a card. Kill Lily. Dude, since when has a junk player never drawn removal? It's interesting. Find a bolt. Dispel. Bottom. Kill Plague Man. I guess I'm killing Plague Man and then discarding Drake. Oh no, that's not true. I get to pop my graveyard with the relic. Draw a random card and keep the Drake. What is this? Dark Confidant? Tarmogoyf? Maelstrom Pulse. Obstructionist. It's a sorcery. So we can't even hit a Dispel to counter that. Like if we theoretically crack the relic. Yeah, we're gonna blow this up. We're gonna get rid of that. I don't know. Doesn't feel great, but I think the upside of just killing Lily with a Conclave is a lot higher. Dude, imagine if we animated the tapped Conclave there. I don't think they have a push because they would have used it earlier. We get to play Delver, pass the turn. Yeah. Well, with Fatal Push we feel bad, but it doesn't feel awful either. Scoos. Oh, there's no creatures in the graveyards. God bless Relic of Progenitus. Okay, they have no cards in hand, so we're just firing up a Conclave, unless we draw untapped red. Oh. It's a 5/4? Sign me up. Red, blue, blue, Drake. Yum. Like, this is the upside of taking the line that we took. Is now we're in the driver's seat, and you kind of need to be like a little bit more aggressive when you play against Jen. Like take more aggressive lines. Not super aggressive. Like I played fairly conservatively, but now we've got 4 threats on the field to their 1. I kind of like the idea of 3 Spellpierces main though. Flip Delpher. Or draw untapped land. Either seems pretty reasonable. It's not an untapped land. Draw for turn. Okay, we're gonna hit them for 5, and then we'll just flash the obstruction us. We'll play the canal. The rest of our hand's instant speed. So if they play a Lily or a hand disruption spell, we just flash on the obstruction us. Brutality, kill my Delver. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we care enough. Then we get to play this, animate 2 Conclaves. That's 4, 9, 12. Yeah, hit him for 2. Our opponent can gain 1. Yeah, hit me for 3. Sure, I don't think we can do that. Cast. I think we opt here, because it does give us 1 extra damage off this Crackling Strike. Delver. We'll just bottom him. Begin combat. Yeah. Oh! Ah, shit. Sorry, guys. If we lose this game, it's completely my fault. Okay. Begin combat. Attack. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about you, Pyromancer, in this matchup. I don't know. But we're just gonna keep him out. He's just too bad against Ren. Just fine. Just bottom of land. They're gonna seize us out of this game. Take our mana leak. Kill our creature. Hopefully you find something off the Serum Vision. I think 9 times out of 10 mana leak here. No. I don't know what they have in their hand. Okay. We still get to curve out. It feels pretty good. Feels bad if they have Ren here, but can't. Friend's their payoff, so I think whatever, so be it. Looks like it's a Ren 6. No. Oh my god. Guess you still get to play the game. We're not gonna play it. This just gives away information. Otherwise it would. I value information. But it's, they can't even cast Liliana with that mana base. Fulminator. We'll counter that. Because this prevents us from like getting a clock into play. Feels bad if they're on like the 1-of on Earth or something. Okay, we're even in cards, but we have so many lands. Tarmogoyf. Cast a 3-1. Doesn't look like they had removal, right? Oh, this feels atrocious. This is how we lose this matchup. Like it's so close. Just this guy doesn't have reach. They abrupt game. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we start drawing some crackling tricks or something. Just like snap, crackle, pop our opponent. But I think we've only drawn. We drew a Delver and lands this entire game. Right? Because we kept these 3 in our hand. Oh my god. I wish we had an anything in our hand. Now we're gonna just get valued out of this game. Yeah, no response. Okay, well we need a bolt for this Tireless Tracker now, and then we're just gonna lose to this Tarmogoyf. Oh my god. This feels awful. Anything. Drake into... Okay, well, opt. Need a bolt, need a bolt. Okay. taps defense pass. You try to go like sort of empty-handed against Chen, because they're just gonna keep like one land in hand for Liliana. They have 2 cards plus a Goyf, 3 cards. So they have 4 cards and we have 0. So you just have lands. 4 non-land cards. I mean, they have that potential of being lands. Nurturing Peatland Wren. Yeah, we're not getting out of this one unless we just start trying crackling drakes. That's why we put them in the deck, so that we can actually win in a position like this, as opposed to just losing, which we're probably going to anyways. But I think it's worth a shot. Okay, yeah, we're out of this. Relic would be nice too. Bolt, bird, okay. Bird is bad. Bolt is bad. Steer visions. I just passed warp on it. Probably crack for it. Swamp or a mountain. Crack this clue. That's what I'm guessing. Go to 4. Play a Drake. Draw a card. Hopefully it's another creature or something. We have 6 mana. Ren goes up to 5 this turn. Plus Lily. I think we just bolt Lily, like, to prevent them from edicting us anytime soon. Because then Drake's, like, more threatening. But we're going to go to 4 from this attack, and then we draw the Drake, and we need to top deck something off of it. Which is why the briefing was bottomed. But since we took out Young Pyromancers, and they don't help us here anyways, I guess nothing helps us here. I think we're just dead. Dude, our opponent just drew pure gasoline this game, and we drew nothing. We'll play it out. Blue? Blue. Drake. Most situations, this stuff would be pretty reasonable. Yeah, no, that's it. It was a close match though. Like that, it felt like it was very winnable. Which is something that it's kind of hard to say when you play a budget deck. Okay. We got mission briefing for Spell Pierce. I could see maybe that. Maybe we'll see. Okay, we can win two. We can win the final two matches. We don't have to keep losing. We could just stop losing, right? Yeah, I guess our opponents just don't want to show up. So does anybody have any questions about that match? So I guess we kind of like... There were definitely some things that could have gone a lot better there. But I think we could have played a little bit tighter too. I don't know. What's your opinion on Young Pyromancer in the Jund matchup? Should it just stand because we need threats? Or does it come out? Because like I didn't want Young Pyromancer there at any point. This hand seems great. I like it. We may have rolled a 1, but we didn't need to win the die roll anyways. Thoughtseize. Okay, Mario Death Shadow is a pretty chill matchup. I think it's the only deck that plays Silent Clearing at Thoughtseize. Except for Esper Death Shadow. Our decks just, our hands just pure gas. If they take Drake, I don't even feel bad. Probably take Leak or Drake. I gotta imagine they're not taking these two. We just lose one of our friends over here. If we lose Leak, our interaction looks a lot worse against their deck. It's possible to take Burst Lightning too. But I don't think so. Like Tidehollow Sculler, Serum Visions. Okay. I agree to your terms. Okay, we're probably playing Conclave. Just passing. Yeah, we're gonna go Conclave pass. I don't think holding up Burst Lightning is because they have a Tidehollow Sculler. We don't want to Burst Lightning it in response to its trigger, because then they 2-for-1 us. As opposed to just Tidehollow Sculler, borrow my Burst Lightning, give her runes. This may not be what, maybe it's some sort of weird black-white Death Shadow Burrow. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's, this is part of the, Ranger of ES. Or Captain, Ranger Captain of ES. It's like, package for their deck. Maybe this is just like affirmation bias on my part. But that's what it looks like to me. I'm gonna shock you know about this. We'll pass. We can kill their Giver of Runes end step if we don't want to leak anything. And then lets us hold up Leak Obstructionist next turn. Swinging for 1 probably. Hold up Giver activation. It's interesting they didn't take Leak though. I don't know what's going on with that. Swing for 2. Sure. Deal. You got it, opponent. Oh, that's it? Okay. We're gonna Burst Lightning this. We have nothing in our deck with counters, so we don't really care about Hex Parasite. just kind of a 1 mana 1/1. But Giver makes things complicated. Mostly when it comes to blocking. Like, we don't remove a lot of their creatures. Is that it? Dude, what is our opponent doing? They're on 2 cards. How are they on 2 cards? Like, this is in their end, so. Okay, command. Target player discards a card. Deal. I think we just keep pretty much everything. We keep double red for Drake. And then we still get to play this, and then play Drake later. And we choose the 4th land anyways, because we're just that good at the game. Thought sees me. I think we Metal Ethos. It's close though. We could flash an Obstructionist too. That doesn't feel bad. Just shut up, yeah. Got it. You got your 3/3. 4/4, whatever. Heard Crackling Drake kills pretty quickly in this matchup. They have no cards on it. So they'd have to top deck a TBR. Blue, red, blue, blue, undo, undo, red, blue, Drake, draw a card. Our opponent hits us below 13. We take their Death Shadow. This is some genius level tech. Just like hold on to your seats, guys. We just don't want to do that if they have Giver up, because then they give Shadow Pro Blue. But I think they're gonna do that this turn to get it through anyways. But we never know. Or no, like they'd give Hex Parasite Pro Blue. Yeah, look at that. I mean, they could theoretically kill us here, right? No, even with team or battle raids, that's 10, 11, right? Because they ping. Yeah. I mean, if they have street rage, battle rage, that kills us. We don't have any good blocks. We're not blocking. Oh yeah, they can. They can activate that any number of times. I think we're just bad at the game. That's interesting. Well, today we learned something new. So we're exactly dead. They go to 1. Oh, that's unlucky. I didn't actually know it worked like that. It's interesting. Why do some of these guys just not make sense? It's exactly 13. Yeah. They got us. I think Dispel's fine here, but it's not great. Oh. Yeah, we probably lost that anyways. I didn't understand that Hex Parasite worked that way. Yeah, their code's really low. Reman's not super attractive. Try that. Jeez, Hex Parasite. That's nasty. Got combo clapped. Okay. I would like to play first. We'll keep this. This sounds fun. Go to main phase. Just play Island Pass. Super simple. We're probably gonna... We're not gonna opt in response to Thoughtseize though. But we are going to opt end of turn. Yep, do I get to opt? Yes. Deal. Two life, just bounce. Get to remand whatever they're playing. They don't play anything. Feel alright too. Because that means that I have less to worry about. What's up, cutie? Not much. Playing through Modern League. I don't think they can kill this Crackling Drake, so I think we just slam it next turn after we Archmage's Charm. Oh wait, they're Tidala. Right now, I just let this resolve, right? And I just bolt it. Because I have two bolts now. Which means that if they take one of them, I just get to bolt up the other. And then I'm even on cards, so I just do that during their end step. Slam the Drake. Draw card. Opponent does not want us to draw a card. I'm gonna path this. Push it. Opponent has a lot of cards in hand, yeah. Feeling alright though. Got a lot of stuff going for us as well. They're at 10. Oh. We have Bolt and Delver in hand. They're at 9. Scholar me, sure. You pretty much just have to take Bolt here. Like, they just take Bolt here, no questions asked, right? Because otherwise I just Bolt Scholar. Or I Bolt them. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Shadow. It's at 4/4. Yeah. We could maybe steal their Shadow, so we'll see. Just hold up Archmage's Charm. We're fine with playing with our life total a little bit. Because now we could just, if they attack us, we can either counter the TBR, or just take the damage and then take their Shadow too. Or we can alternatively take Shadow now, which kills it, and then we get a 1/1. Yeah, we'll do that. Take your Shadow. Which kills it, because I'm not at less than 13. But now I get an island. They swing, we take, then we crack back. Yeah. Jeez, our opponent's living life on the edge. Take 2. Deal. They 100% have like a ranger counter or something, but give her, yeah, okay. Give her, okay. Our 1/1 does not look very good against their board all of a sudden. Okay, that's a good top deck. Bottom. I can take one of their Give Reverends. That's pretty cool. But I have to do that now if I want to. Kind of want to do that. Because that, like, disrupts their double giver. And then it lets me protect my young Pyromancer, right? Seems pretty tech. I feel like maybe I'm just doing cute stuff with this charm, but I don't think countering their Shadow's like super great. I think killing them in 2 turns to the young Pyromancer and protecting it's very good though. And disrupting their 2 givers. Like, that seems like a winning play. Ranger Captain, sure. They get Shadow? Probably. Shadow? Yeah. That's not a Death Shadow. Tap for black? Yeah, that's what I thought. One mystery card in hand. No mystery card in hand. Shadow's an 11/11. Oh, this also diversifies our colors, sweet. So their board isn't all one color. So we can't just kill them dead. If their board was all one color, we just pump Pyro, or make Pyro pro white and kill them. So we start with Serum Visions. Bottom, top, Serum Visions. Draw. Bottom. Now we have a blue creature too, so it's going to be even harder for them to get all of this done. Just pass. We could even counter a triggered ability too, off of Giver and Ranger Captain are notably like fairly relevant. Yeah, okay. Game 3, game 3. I kind of like that sideboarding. It seems reasonable. Try it again. I really like Giver of Roots in their deck though. That's a really good option that I think more people should probably be using. Just let's close this. It's freaking high quality Magic the Gathering, I think. It sounds nothing special, we'll keep it. Cantrips let us play through discard. And then we also have a Bolt for a Scholar. Double Bolt for Scholar is even better. We'll go Shock. Try to find a threat. Serving the life to launch, interesting. Bottom. We'll top this Metallic. I think I'm fine with having 3 interaction pieces for the stack and then 2 on the ground. Kind of get to play the control role this matchup. Yeah. Scholar. Again, we're like perfectly positioned to beat this guy.
Carlos is down. What about you, Owen? Your top 2% won't go anywhere. I mean, what about you, Eric?
After I finish this match, I'm on game 3. It should be over 10 minutes or something. I don't know. It depends. This guy's playing super slowly. It's like 25 seconds slower than I am. Well, I mean, like, at the rate we played the other two games, this game should be done in 10 minutes. Like, almost exactly. Creature. Miss sequence there. Could have saved life. They're like missed out my mana.
Yagi. Oh, what's up? No. I was like, where he didn't go? He gone. No, chilling. He's at what? He's at A2F. Oh, you weren't here for this though. No. A bunch of events. It's pretty cool. I walked by the like on my way to Target and I saw the bunch of frats or whatever. Target? Well, like walking through the campus. Oh, it's a bunch of frats. Yeah. Like we're like in the orientation, like where you would get stats. Like all of them are right there. They're popping if you want to see. I don't know. I just saw it. I was like, just let you know.
Where? The hill? Yeah, sure. I'll make my way over. Okay, see you, kitty. Okay, sweet. Well, if anybody is still here with me, I'm sorry that I was kind of being a little quiet. I saw that I only had one or two viewers, so I was just trying to focus really hard on that last little bit. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys around. Thank you so much.